I welcome you to my channel. Subscribe and listen to my new stories every day. It's an unusually warm Thursday afternoon when I get the news: the office is closing early due to an unexpected power outage. A surge of relief washes over me. The week has been grueling. With an impromptu afternoon free, I decide to surprise my wife, Anna, hoping to spend some rare midweek time together. The thought of her smile speeds me home. Pulling into our neighborhood, I notice the street is quieter than usual, almost serene under the bright spring sun. But as I turn into our driveway, my heart skips. A sleek, unfamiliar car is parked there, gleaming under the sycamore tree. A knot forms in my stomach. She didn't mention anyone visiting. Confusion gives way to a prickling suspicion. I kill the engine and sit for a moment, trying to rationalize the presence of the car. Maybe it's a friend of hers, or a coworker. Yet, something feels off. The laughter spilling out when I open the front door confirms my fears. It's too hearty, too intimate. Inside, the sound guides me to the living room. The sight that greets me is like a physical blow. There, on our couch, is Anna, barely clothed, straddling a man I've never seen before. They're too caught up in their laughter to notice me standing there. My heart hammers, each beat echoing my shock and rising anger. The man finally spots me. His laugh cuts off abruptly, his face turns ashen. Anna follows his gaze, and her expression crumples when she sees me. David. It's not what it looks like, she stammers, scrambling off him, trying to cover herself with the throw from the back of the couch. What the hell is this, Anna? My voice is a growl, barely recognizable to my own ears. I can explain, please, let me explain, she pleads, her eyes wide with fear. The man stands, adjusting his shirt, looking anywhere but at me. I should go, he mutters, edging toward the door. Yeah, you should, I spit out, my eyes locked on Anna. The door clicks shut behind him, leaving us in a thick, suffocating silence. I'm sorry, David. I never meant for you to find out this way. Tears stream down her face, but I'm too numb to feel anything for her. To find out what, exactly? That my wife is cheating on me? In our home? The coldness in my voice surprises even me. Anna flinches, her hands wringing the fabric of the throw. I made a mistake. I don't know how it happened. I didn't mean for any of this, she sobs, collapsing onto the couch. A mistake. This is betrayal, Anna. How long? It was just a few times. I was going to end it. I swear, David. The room spins as I process her words. Betrayal, deception, my entire life feels like a lie. As I stand there, watching her cry, something hard and cold settles inside me. Revenge, a previously foreign concept, now feels like the only path forward. I want you out, I say quietly. Get your things and leave. We're done here. David, please. No. We're done. I turn away, unable to look at her anymore. As I head to the bedroom to collect my thoughts and plan my next steps, one thing is clear: I will make sure she regrets this betrayal as much as I regret ever trusting her. The next steps of my plan begin to form, sharp and clear, like shards of broken glass. The house feels empty, colder somehow, as I pace the living room where it all fell apart. The sun has begun to set, casting long shadows that seem to mock me with their quiet. It's been 3 hours since Anna left, her pleading fading with the sound of her car. Now, there's just silence, an empty stage where the drama of my life unfolded so spectacularly. I grab my phone and dial my best friend, Mike, who picks up after 2 rings. Dave? What's up, man? You sound off. It's Anna, I begin, the words tasting bitter. She's been cheating on me. I caught her today. Saying it aloud makes it all the more real, more painful. What? Jesus, man, I'm so sorry. Where are you? Want me to come over? Yeah, please. I could use the company. 20 minutes later, Mike is at my door, his face lined with concern. As soon as he steps inside, he claps a hand on my shoulder. I can't believe she would do that to you, he says, shaking his head. I need to do something, Mike. I can't let her just walk away from this like nothing happened. What are you thinking? Mike asks, wary. He knows me too well, knows that behind my calm exterior, plans are already forming. I want to make sure she understands the gravity of what she did. She enjoyed our lifestyle, right? I'm cutting off her credit cards, the joint accounts, everything. My voice is steady, my decision final. Mike nods slowly. You sure about this? It's pretty hardcore. She was pretty hardcore betraying me in our own house, Mike. It's only fair. We move to the study, and I boot up my computer. Together, we go through the accounts, and one by one, I remove her access. Each click is satisfying, a small reclaim of the life I thought we shared. But that's not all, I tell Mike as I lean back in my chair. I want her to truly feel this loss. What else are you planning? I hesitate, knowing how extreme my next step might sound. She's been working on that big project at work, right? The one she won't shut up about at parties? I'm thinking a few anonymous tips might cast some doubt on her integrity. Might make her bosses rethink her position. Mike raises an eyebrow. That's heavy, man. You sure you want to go down that road? She didn't think twice about our marriage vows. Why should I think twice about this? He doesn't answer, but his silence is agreement enough. I pick up the phone again and dial a number I've only used professionally. When the voice on the other end answers, I don't hesitate. I have a job for you. It's personal this time. Understood, the voice replies, all business. What's the target? I explain briefly, my words clipped and precise. When I hang up, there's a finality to it that seals my resolve. Mike looks at me, concern etched deep in his features. You know there's no turning back if you go through with all of this. I know. I meet his gaze, my own resolve hard as steel. But it's the only way I'll get any peace. As the night deepens and Mike leaves, I sit alone in the dark, the screen of my computer casting ghostly light in the empty room. The path ahead is clear, driven by the raw, unyielding desire for retribution. Anna's betrayal won't just be a scar on my past, it will mark her future too. And as I finally head to bed, the plans crystallize into a dark promise of the turmoil yet to come. The morning light is barely seeping through the blinds when my phone vibrates harshly against the nightstand. The screen flashes a number I don't recognize, but I know it's about the seeds I planted last night. Hello. My voice is groggy, the weight of last night's decisions hangs heavy. David, it's done. She won't see it coming, the voice on the other end is crisp, efficient. Good. Keep me updated, I reply before hanging up. As the day breaks fully, the reality of my actions begins to set in. My apartment feels smaller, the walls closing in with the gravity of the retribution I've set in motion. I shower and dress mechanically, my mind replaying the last words Anna and I shared. The image of her tears threatens to weaken my resolve, but the memory of her betrayal sharpens it again. By mid-morning, I'm at a local cafe, my laptop open but my mind elsewhere. I'm interrupted by a buzz, a message from an unknown number pops up, it started. Check the news. I don't hesitate, pulling up the local news website. There, splashed across the front page, is a headline that makes my heart stop, local businesswoman under investigation for misconduct. A cold satisfaction washes over me. Below the headline, Anna's photo stares back, her professional smile now a mask of her downfall. I close the laptop and sit back, watching the world go by through the cafe window. People go about their lives, unaware of the drama unfolding just beneath the surface of mine. My phone buzzes again. Are we proceeding with the next phase? the text reads. It's from the same number as before. Yes, I type back, my thumb hesitating just a moment before I press send. Proceed. The rest of the day is a blur of phone calls and messages, each one a step deeper into the dark path I've chosen. By evening, I'm back at my apartment, a bottle of whiskey in hand, not to celebrate, but to numb. The doorbell rings unexpectedly, jolting me. I glance through the peephole to see Mike standing there, his face drawn, worried. I open the door. "Dave, we need to talk," he says without preamble, brushing past me into the apartment. "What's up?" I ask, though I'm pretty sure I know. "It's about Anna. This is getting out of hand, man. She lost her job today, and there are rumors flying everywhere. Isn't this enough?" Mike's tone is pleading. I pour myself another drink, ignoring the glass I offer him which he waves away. "It's not enough. It won't ever be enough, Mike. Look at yourself, man. This isn't you. Revenge is one thing, but you're ruining her life. Completely." I stare at him, the whiskey warming my insides, stoking the fires of my anger. "She ruined mine first," I snap. Mike shakes his head, his disappointment palpable. "I thought I knew you, Dave. I thought you were better than this." He doesn't wait for my response, leaving as quickly as he came, the door slamming shut behind him. His departure leaves a silence so heavy, so profound, that for the first time, I begin to question the monster I've become in my quest for retribution. But there's no turning back now. The plans are in motion, and there's more to come. As the night deepens, I sit alone, surrounded by the chilling embrace of my decisions, the storm I've conjured now fully upon me. Rain pelts the windows of my dimly lit office, the storm outside mirroring the chaos of my final moves. My heart races as I dial the number that will set the last phase of my plan into motion. The line clicks, and a voice answers, ready and waiting. "It's time to finish this," I say, my voice low, charged with finality. "Understood." "Everything is in place," replies the voice, its tone matching the severity of the moment. I hang up, my hand steady, though my conscience battles the fury within me. The pieces are all aligned, the destruction of Anna's reputation was only the beginning. Tonight, her new relationship will crumble under the weight of the secrets I've uncovered. As darkness blankets the city, I make my way to a secluded warehouse, the meeting spot for the final confrontation. Inside, shadows flicker, casting eerie shapes against the cold walls. A figure emerges from the darkness. It's Anna, her face pale, eyes wide with fear and confusion. "David, why? Why are you doing this?" Her voice trembles, barely above a whisper. "You betrayed me, Anna. Did you think there would be no consequences?" I step closer, my voice cold and unforgiving. "This isn't you. This revenge, it's monstrous," she pleads, taking a step back. I laugh, a sound harsh and devoid of any warmth. "I was a different person before you betrayed me. Now, I'm exactly who I need to be." The door behind her swings open, and the man from our couch walks in, surprise etching his features. "Anna, what's going?" "Quiet." I snap. He stops, his gaze shifting between Anna and me, settling on the folder I toss at his feet. "What is this?" He bends to pick it up, his hands shaking as he reads the contents, photos, messages, all fabricated by me, painting Anna in the most manipulative and deceitful light possible. "Everything she's told you is a lie," I say, my words slicing through the tense air. "She's been using you, just as she used me." The man looks from the documents to Anna, his face crumbling. "Is this true?" he asks, desperation in his voice. Anna's eyes fill with tears, her mouth opening and closing, no words coming out. She looks at me, her expression one of horror. "David, please. Save it, Anna. I told you I'd make you pay. You and everyone who betrays me." The man throws the documents down and turns to leave, his shoulders heavy. I can't deal with this right now, he mutters, disappearing into the rainy night. Anna sobs, her knees buckling as she falls to the ground. You've ruined everything. Are you happy now? I step toward her, my shadow looming over her diminished form. I'm not done yet, I whisper menacingly. Her eyes widen in terror. What more do you want? Just one thing, I say, pulling out a small, handheld device. Confess. Here, now, on tape. Admit what you did, and why. Shaking, broken, she nods, her voice a whisper of defeat. I cheated. I lied. I'm sorry. I record every word, every sob. When she's done, I pocket the recorder and turn to leave, leaving her alone in the echoing warehouse. As I walk out into the storm, the cold rain mixing with a sense of hollow victory, I know this is the last time I will see Anna. The betrayal, the pain, it ends tonight, washed away by the relentless downpour.